energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage.
And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here? Ready to go here in game one. Here's Nico Horner. And the series is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Skubal in his 7th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. In the air, right field. Tucker on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
7 seconds. First baseman.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Nope. Ball. Bush with a homer in his last game. Handed down the right side, but foul. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn.
Edmund flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Matthew Boyd. How about a scouting report on him? Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Down, ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll touch them all. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. The
ball,
real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he...
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Dansby Swanson.
That's the ball.
Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989.
Ball.
He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Next pitch is downstairs.
Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him. One gone here. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You look at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
0-1 down. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ian Happ up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Up and in, and that is ball 1. Suzuki off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Runner on the go.
No,
pitch misses.
What you got?
On the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Man at second. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Game 1 of the NLCS. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeehaw! Ball, that's outside.
What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Batting 6, center fielder, Andy
Paz went deep in his most recent game. In the air to left center. Hat on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Here's Kyle Tucker. On the ground. Whips it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball high.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Game 1 of the NLCS. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball inside.
There's a strike.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Fly ball down the line. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Smith in
That's
the box
high. That's
here.
a ball.
Lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the NLCS. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next, for the
Freddie
Dodgers,
Freeman up to the dish.
first baseman,
Grounded out his first time up. On a line, base hit. Smith around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Hee-haw!
Freeman off of first with 2 away.
That's down. That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball. That's up.
Right
Hey.
down to shoot, and a count 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Teoscar Hernandez hits 1 out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Line drive, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tucker batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Stays alive.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Up the middle. The underhand flip. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next, for the Dodgers, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Betts, and he has a chance to homer for the 2nd time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off.
There's a strike at the knees. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. He's got it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers. Back here in L.A., stepping in, Michael Busch. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Here's a 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Here, what?
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Fastball is outside. Nobody. Nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Ohtani. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Bush. And he takes it himself for the out. Freeman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. And that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 7-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one in the air, center field. And there are two down.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Kelly at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Late with the swing there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike.
Cubs, Craig Counsell. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Aaron Savali. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Ball.
That's in there. And it's a ball to strike. Fernandez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. Line drive. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball. No, that's down. Ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Inside. Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Now at the plate, Matt Shaw. It's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Trout up on his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So here's Horner now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Left field, way back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-1 swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The Cubbies with a chance to get back into it. And we're the top half of the sixth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball. Outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one misses, and the count's full. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here in L.A., their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That one back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Edman in the box again. Takes a strike. Just
Ball
missed.
high.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Slide. Hard but foul. In the air to left center for Armstrong. Should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani. Up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's the ball down.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground. To the left, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Still a lopsided affair. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. We go to the top of the 7th. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Backed off the plate that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Nlcs Chc getting ready to go. Bubic, the lefty, warming up as well.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game 1.
And add another K. That's number 17. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That one ripped, but foul. Look out. That ball was smoked.
Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the late stages of game one. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And they'll do it again.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That's a ball.
One, 2 now. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard hit, right side. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains an 8-1 game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nlcs Chc.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him. 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Crow Armstrong at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Eduardo Hernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Oh.
The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of the NLCS. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Game 1 of the NLCS. On to the bottom of the 8th, Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. Corner. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. Just
That's
missed.
up. That's the ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Out towards right center field. 2 down. Here's Mookie now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Nothing across here this half. We're on to the 9th in game 1. Dodgers out in front 8-1. Last chance coming up. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
That one pushed foul on a play off to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's the 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
They're down to their final strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Ball game.
Well, they won by 7 runs. It's a real encouraging game all the way around. Hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam.
Summertime.